Thank you, Chair and Committee, for the opportunity to speak today. My name is Stephen Buffalo, and I'm the President and CEO of the Indian Resource Council of Canada. Our organization represents First Nations who have produced or direct interest in the oil and gas sector. Our mandate is to advocate for federal policies that will improve and increase resource development opportunities for First Nations and their members. Although we focused on oil and gas, many of our members have engaged in solar, wind projects, transmission line, and looking at carbon capture, and are starting to look at equity opportunities in nuclear with small nuclear reactors. I'm sure members of the committee know First Nations have been historically excluded from economic opportunities in this country. We have a little say about the activities taking place on our lands, even as they diminish our Aboriginal treaty rights. We have worked hard to defend our rights over the past decades, and as some result, things are getting better. But we still face a number of challenges growing in our economies. The IRA is exacerbating these. The first is Canadian competitiveness. Investors can move their capital, but we can't move our territories. We're seeing investment flee south to the United States because they have a more friendly business environment. Many of our members are involved in deals that are stuck in purgatory because there's no certainty around investment tax credits, environment regulations, labor requirements, so on and so on. And it seems every month there's some new big government plan or policy come through, which puts us all on our back foot. Our members need more consistency in order to attract investors and to build projects. The second is the support of First Nations to become partners in energy projects. The IRA includes more than $720 million in tribal-specific programs or set-asides for tribes within other programs. The tribes are also eligible to apply for billions of dollars with more funding programs. And I'm honestly still learning a lot about these things. One of the biggest incentives is refundable tax credits. As non-taxable entities, tribes generally have not been able to take advantage of tax credits designed to incentivize clean energy deployment, and neither will our members. To solve this, the IRA allows tribes to receive direct payments in lieu of tax credits, and they can stack regular tribal credits, so on, so in other projects on our tribal lands. So tribes can receive tax credits up to 70% of the project cost. This is supercharging not only for energy transitions in the United States, but the Indigenous economic development as well. We would love to see these programs replicated in Canada. The other thing, in additional tax credits, the IRA established a tribal energy loan guarantee program. It's a fund of $20 billion. It started as a Canadian idea, and we have it in Ontario and Alberta and Saskatchewan. I know the government has the establishment of a national Indigenous loan guarantee program, and as the chair of the Alberta Indigenous Opportunities Corporation, I strongly support this. It will unlock so much opportunity for our members and make us partners in the Canadian economy. But I also have heard concerns about that it exclude fossil fuels. I want to take this opportunity to strongly request that you do not, I repeat, you do not take away opportunities of our nations off the table. Even as we engage enthusiastically into clean energy investments, we depend on revenues from oil and gas. The Indian Act funding is not enough. Our leaders do not need to manage poverty. We need finally to get a piece of the pie of the projects that are happening in our territories, extracting our own resources. And many companies are lining up to partner with us, but we need to bring equity to the table. Both the Alberta and the American Loan Program explicitly allows fossil fuel projects. It'll be a real slap in the face if the Canadian program denies these opportunities to us. Thank you, and I look forward to answering any questions. I hide in Naskaman.